Okay, 2008 F250 Ford Super Duty. Got the V10 engine in it, which I don't think that makes any difference for what I'm talking about here today. This truck has been having issues at getting gas into the gas tank. Months and months ago, it started on me where you couldn't run the gas pump at the full amount. Trying to put the gas in, whenever you'd set the trigger, it would immediately snap off. Then had trouble with it. Then you could only run at half throttle or half gas. Our gas pumps around here have two settings on them for the automatic fill. Then it got to the point, which it is right now, you get $1 worth of gas and that thing starts clicking off. And then you get another 50 cents worth and it clicks off. And I mean, if you're out of gas, which usually I run it down to a quarter or less, you could be 45 minutes putting gas in this stupid thing. You talk about beyond frustrating. Frustrating isn't even a word that I would use. I was totally peeved. Anyway, so I originally thought, the filler necks, back in the old days, filler necks used to have a vent in them. Well, nowadays, apparently they don't have that. And, I'm old school. I'm an old guy. But I saw this little line here, and I thought, that's got to be a vent. But, boy, that's not a very big vent. But that is not the vent. That is not what that is. The way these things work, they have a charcoal filter, evaporator filter in them, which is above the spare tire on the F250. You can see there's a little elbow back there. I hope you can see it. I can see it from here. It's just enough light. But that evaporator canister is back there. And then it's plumbed up to the front of the truck. And it comes up here. And I got to pull my little cheat sheet out here. This is called an evap canister vent solenoid. So what it does, that's this animal right here. This is the vent line coming from the gas tank or from that canister back there. Then this line goes over to the intake, and the engine burns the fumes from the gas tank. That way it doesn't vent out into the atmosphere. Well, with this line on here, it wouldn't take gas. But from reading my service manual and looking at videos on YouTube and such, I found that if you take this line off, let it hang up like that, it'll take gas as fast as you want to put gas in the gas tank. And to prove that point, while I was putting gas in, I walked up here and I put this line back on, and it wasn't 2 or 3 seconds, and the filler handle clicked off. Took this back off, put it back on full, and it run just as fast as you could run gas in there. So if you keep this line on while you're driving and then just take it off, I didn't snap it back on tight. I have it just setting on there. But for driving, then it'll vent, and then whenever you go to put gas in there, you just set it up there for now. Now to get this line off, I had to take this top line off, which it's a matter of just squeezing these colored rings on here and then pull the line off, and then the line just snaps back on. But so this one's I'm letting on. This one I'm letting on there loosely. So when I got to get gas, I just lift it off. But every time I get gas, I got to pop the hood, pop that line off. But that's okay for now. But that's like a life hack, I guess you would say, to make it work for right now until I can get that canister down out of there. It's end of December. It's cold, it's muddy, it's rainy, and I work outside. I don't have a garage to work inside. And I don't pay people if I don't have to work on my stuff. I do it myself. So one of these days I'll get that, it warms up, I'll get that down out of there and see if it's cleanable, which I don't know if you can. There's some people say you can clean them. And then, or if I just buy one, I guess they're $150 roughly on eBay. Whatever. If I got to buy a new canister for in underneath there. But either way. But anyway, if your truck is giving you issues with putting gas in the gas tank. And if, especially if it's an F250, probably a 350, 150 maybe. I don't know, but if you're having that issue, take that gas line off. It'll take gas just as fast as you can put it in there, like it used to when it was right, and then you'll be able to put gas in your truck. So I hope this helps somebody. It sure frustrated me and confused me until I figured this out. So there you go. Thanks for watching. God bless.